It has been an eventful day in Thailand, to say the least. The country's Prime Minister was ousted by the court. Srettha Thavisin was found guilty of constitutional violation. The case revolves around a particular cabinet appointment. The appointment of Pichit Chionban. He is a former lawyer. He is close to the relatives of the ex-Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra. I'm talking about the same former Prime Minister who returned to Thailand last year after 15 years in self-imposed exile. Now, Pichit was jailed in 2008 for contempt of court following a bribery attempt. After his appointment to the cabinet in April this year, some conservative senators moved the court, arguing that the appointment was a violation of the ethics rules. Pichit stepped down from office, but that was not enough to save Srettha's office. Thailand's constitutional court has now found that Srettha breached rules on ethics by selecting a lawyer with criminal record to serve in his cabinet. In fact, one of the judges said, and I'm quoting here, "The appointment of the second respondent shows the first respondent has no honesty and breached ethical standards. The court's decision is final. It cannot be appealed." Srettha was in office for less than a year, and he also happens to be the third Prime Minister from the Pheu Thai party to be dismissed from office by the Constitutional Court. Here's what the now former Prime Minister said, I'm quoting, "I respect the verdict. I reiterate that for the almost 1 year I have been in this role, I have tried with good intentions to lead the country with honesty," quote unquote. So, immediate question, what happens now? A new Prime Minister will be named. Some names, in fact, are already doing the rounds. Paetongtarn Shinawatra, for example, she is the 37-year-old daughter of Thaksin Shinawatra. If named as the next Prime Minister, Paetongtarn will be the third Shinawatra to enter office. Reports say Chaika Sem Nitisiri, who is the former Justice Minister of Thailand, could also be named as the next Prime Minister. For now, analysts mention how Srettha's ouster could impact Thailand's economy, given the political uncertainty. Foreign investors have reportedly already pulled more than $3 billion from the country's stocks so far this year. Thailand, remember, is the region's second largest economy, but for years it has been struggling with less than 2% average annual growth. The messy elections, protests, and now the ouster of another Prime Minister are definitely not helping. And what's more, on the 7th of August, the same Constitutional Court dissolved Thailand's opposition party, the Move Forward Party. And this is a party that actually finished first in last year's general elections, but it was unable to form a government. Why? Well, because members of the Senate refused to endorse its candidate for Prime Minister. Earlier this month, Thailand's Constitutional Court said this party's pledge to amend the law was an attempt to topple the monarchy. We will keep you posted on the latest from the country. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.